Usually gonna be either I die getting back to them if I miss them, but that was the quickest I realized that I'd missed them, actually. Usually what it happens is I get like an hour into a run and realize I don't have them, so it's better to die there. But I probably, like before I knew about that ladder, every time I did that I just reset anyways, so it doesn't really waste that much time. Okay, we gotta pick a winner. We didn't pick a winner. That Matt has won the raffle. GG. Wonder if it'll be as good as Whistleblower. I don't know, man. I think it depends on who you are. There's a lot of people that didn't like Outlast 2. They like the first one better, so I would imagine it's gonna be good. Whistleblower was really good, but it's, I mean, Outlast 1 and the DLC, they still have limitations. Like they take place within a very small setting compared to the second one. So I don't know. I guess we'll see. There's a lot of unexplained stuff in the second one. You couldn't finish Outlast 2, you got too scared, really? So you tried to play it, but you couldn't complete it. It was really good, man. It was really good. The ending wasn't the greatest. Like, I think the ending of the first one wasn't the greatest either. They kind of tied together the ending of the first one with the DLC, so I was happy with the ending of the DLC. Very happy with it. So I think they're gonna do the same thing. 8-Bit Mom, thank you for the host. How's it going? Much of a wimp for Outlast. Outlast isn't really that scary. It's more of like, I guess, I don't know, there's jump scares in it, but it's not like, it has a good story to it. It's got a good combination. I think it's more psychological and jump scares combined now. Actually, even before it was kind of like that too, but yeah, I'm sure there's way worse games for just pure jump scares, you know, like the Five Nights at Freddy's, for example. It's just like really loud sounds and random shit. Doing all right. Hope you're good. I didn't know you were subbed to Snowlit. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I am planning to take out Miyazaki from the toes today. I'm gonna slide across the floor and kick him in the toes. Well, he's not looking, and I'm gonna get this run. You don't know what fear is? Oh shit, Tito's calling you out. Outlast 2 was great. They numbed the AI with the patch right after you beat it. Too hard for some, you guess. Oh, they made an update to it, really? I didn't know that. I played it the day before release and then the day of release. So I probably missed the update for that. That's interesting. I played on the hardest difficulty. It took a long time. It was very difficult. Some of the AI actually seemed to be too smart to the point where like there was dudes that weren't even like within range of seeing me, that were like around corners and stuff, that would somehow pop out. And it was really bad in the one campsite area. Like, it was to the point where like the margin, like there's like no room for error. It was very tight with like how you had to do it. Very time sensitive, very specific. And I thought that was cool, but like there was parts that did feel like extremely difficult. So yeah, I can understand why they'd nerf it a bit. Like combine that difficulty with the one part where I was in the it's like the cave. The one cave section was just, the one cave section wasn't even fun. And it wasn't because the game's bad or it's made poorly. It's just the difficulty combined with a first playthrough on that area, and the fact that you don't have many batteries. Like it was so bad that I had to turn the difficulty down, I think like one setting to get through like that 1 10-minute stretch, because there was not enough batteries to see. And like I guess I got into a situation where there was just no way to progress unless I guessed, or I could like, or unless I knew how to do it in the complete pitch black. So that was really funny. Shutterfly, what's up, dude? You were yelling like a little girl when you played Amnesia? Really? I don't actually remember if I played Amnesia or not. I don't think I did, but I own it though. I do believe I have it. Silent Hill on PS1, 15-year-old alone in the house. God, that was terrifying. You were 15 when Silent Hill 1 came out? I must have been like PS1, that was like early 2000s, right? Wait, was that like was that like in the 1990s? Yeah, I don't actually remember Silent Hill 1 being released. I remember the fourth one. When I was a kid, I played the fourth one, like a demo disc of it. I was like 9. Or no, it wasn't the fourth one. It was I think it was like an alternate version. It was before the fourth one. It's like 9 or 10, and it was like a demo disc, and it was like a dude's face popping out of a door, or like through a door. PS1 was in the late 90s? Okay. 1999, damn, I was like... It's like 5, holy shit. I'm not sure if you saw the message, had to reboot. Oh, you did? Okay, yeah, dude, I can fix that for you, don't worry about that. Whisper, I can definitely fix that. That's happened before, but usually it's because people didn't read the stuff that's underneath that, but yeah, that's... I can definitely fix it, man. Oh, you don't want me to fix it? Well, it can be done, dude. It's not that big of a deal. It's very easy to fix. Okay, well, I guess I'll message you about that after that. You were 2 years old when PS1 came out? Yeah, I would have probably been around 2, I think, if it was 96. Because I don't remember the release of PS1, but I remember the release of PS2. I remember that, and it was like... I was always like, yo, I'm never gonna have a PS2, I'll never play one of those. And then, I think I saved, like, any bit of money I got for years. Like, here and there, like, over time. I did, like, a lot of papers as well. I used to do, like, when I was a kid, I did, like, 2 paper routes. And I remember I saved, like, so much money, and I paid for most of it. And I got the slim one when they, like, remade it as a slim one, and I was like... Whoa, and it was like the craziest shit ever. Like it was so like playing like Jack and Daxter and shit, man. That was, my mind was blown, dude. It was ridiculous. I don't know. It was mind blowing. It's pretty crazy. But yeah, it was so funny because when I opened the box, I remember thinking that they didn't give me the console. I thought the actual console was a stand because I had never seen one of the slim ones. I'd only been used to like having friends that had the bigger ones, and I thought that I got ripped off, and I was freaking out because it was brand new, and I was like so excited. I waited so long to get one of the old ones, and then they said like they don't have the old ones, they only have these new ones. And I had no idea. It was a complete surprise. I didn't know that they had released a newer one. I had never seen a commercial for it or anything, and it was just, it was coincidental that I got it. And I'm like, is this like it looked like the size of the stand for the original one. And I'm like, okay, I think this is like either like a stand or like a plug-in kind of thing. Like, and then I saw the logo on the front. I was like, wait, is this actually like the system? Like, no way, dude. No way. And I was freaking out. I was like, there's no way this is the size of the system. You could like fit it in your pocket almost. Crazy. I think that's actually the smallest game system that I've seen in my life that is actually a console. Fademan, how are the runs? They actually... I thought they were going pretty bad yesterday, but they were alright. They didn't go the worst. We managed to do a little bit better towards the end, but today we're going to be putting more time into it, so... We'll see, man. Hopefully I don't get cursed. The only thing I'm worried about is I don't have files for some of the later stuff, and I'm gonna have to make them if I feel like I'm not doing too good on it. But yeah, we're getting this soon. It's happening. I'm ready for the next weapon. How is your day going? Are they done releasing DLCs for Neo? I have no idea. How many DLCs are there? I thought there was only one. PT, Tito? PT was ridiculous. I threw a controller at my friends at the ceiling. Me and him checked it out in the daytime, and I remember I chucked the DualShock 4 at the ceiling. Because, it wasn't because it was so shockingly terrifying, it was because I didn't know that the AI was, it was able to change up, like, where it was. because I thought it was like a static demo, like you would play it and then everything would be the way it was the first time, but it like changed the second time. And I'm like, okay, after this part, this is what happens, whatever. Like, and it was pretty scary the first time, but like, I didn't expect the lady to pop up like in a different place, and she did, and it caught me so off guard. I freaked out, man. It was ridiculous, like, and that's why I was so excited about it. I'm like, if there's situations where there's like different instances where you can get spooked and stuff, like it's not just like, okay, this guy's always gonna pop out of this door. Like after the first playthrough, it kind of loses its charm. Like it had that RNG, man. It was good. Yeah, we're chilling in the safe spot. How long will I be streaming, Bubba? Probably the same amount of time as yesterday, but just playing more of this than yesterday, and then we'll probably do a little bit of Absolver. I'll probably do like an hour to 2 hours of that at the end. But I really want to get into a good run on this. Like it's about time. Try getting a platinum on Bloodborne, but you're getting wrecked by Watchdog, and that's not even the headless one you're struggling with. I know what Watchdog is. I got to Watchdog in Chalice Dungeons. It was, I think I tried it 3 times, and then I just stopped playing Chalice. But I kind of want to go back, though. I wish you could just do, like, a boss rush for it. That'd be amazing. Yeah, headless, I think I've seen a video of it where it's, like, there's, like, worms popping out of, like, a neck or whatever. It's, like, just, like, a giant, like, wolf dude or something. You love PT, so sad we didn't get it. Yeah, that's the one reason why I'm not gonna check out the Metal Gear Solid that Konami made. I don't support Konami. Like, after they screwed that over, I was so excited about that game, the Silent Hills. It was such a good job, even just with the demo, and they ruined it. Got triggered. Death Stranding looks awesome. I don't know what Death Stranding is, though. Does anybody actually know what it is? Like, there's only a very, very cinematic trailer. It's not really gameplay oriented, so I feel like there's gonna have to be more information. I'll probably end up checking it out just because it has a reputable, like, place it's coming from, you know? It's probably gonna have a pretty good reputation, but it's just kind of limited on, like, what you're gonna be able to know about it until they make more. They make gameplay stuff. You ever play Amnesia? I was talking about that a moment ago. I think it's in my Steam library, but I don't know if I've played it. I don't remember. I know I've done a few horror games before, but I don't know if Amnesia was one of them. I feel like I tried to do Amnesia, but it didn't work, or there was like something else. I think I might have wanted to do Amnesia instead of Layers of Fear, and then someone said get Layers of Fear because it was on sale. And I remember watching, if you guys know who Philosophy is, or maybe you don't, he's another streamer that was doing early access for Layers of Fear, and I saw a little bit of it, and I was like, this is so good. And it was actually really good, but the ending was very confusing to me, like the last part you had to do. Do I ever play PUBG? No, I'm not into PUBG, man. I don't play anything that requires a keyboard and mouse. And when I say required, obviously, I mean, like, it's more inclined to keyboard and mouse rather than, oh, I'm going to use a controller and not have a competitive advantage or balance, you know? It's like, okay. Tokyo Game Show in 1 month and From Software will be there. Can't wait. You think they're going to be? They might not, though, dude. They could. I think it's down to that, or there's apparently like a PlayStation thing that's after Tokyo Game Show, like another press conference. I don't know. Either way, it doesn't matter, dude. There's still like aside, like I haven't even been thinking about From Software lately. Like there's so much other stuff that I'm excited about, and I do know about. I've heard about one thing that I don't think I can talk about, but I guess we'll see if it's a thing in good time, and then I'll probably mention something. But I heard about something that I don't believe I can discuss, or I guess I don't really want to like entertain the idea right now until it's like a confirmation. But that has me super hyped, like on a low key, like you didn't hear it from me level. Like it's something really cool in the back of my head. Festive, what's up? Welcome back. Manawing, how's it going? Neffy, welcome back as well. You would know if you played Amnesia? Okay, then maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't. Because when I bought it, I think it was like a year and a half ago. So, I don't know, man. Okay, I'm lucky he didn't jump again, but if he does, I gotta get used to turning back. Great work with Castlevania, one of the best H&S games on PC. Castlevania. Is that the one that was like really bad that was 3D? Or are you talking about a different one? If you're into classic Castlevania, check out Blasphemous. Waiting for Code Vein. Yeah, there's also Code Vein. Like there's so many things that like just aren't even really, I'm not decided on yet that I know about, and then there's a lot of things I already am decided on, and just with the stuff I'm decided on, I'm pretty excited. So yeah, man, I think 2018 is going to be a lot better for releases. Gabby Will, what's up? Welcome. Remember those N64 titles, traditional Castlevania? I remember my uncle was playing Castlevania when I was a kid on N64, and I was scared of this, like, there was like this dragon or something, or this like black like big monster, and I was freaking out about it. I refused to watch him play it because I couldn't bear to look at the screen when the big like creature was on it. I was like scared it shitless. Although okay, like I was like maybe, I don't know, like grade 1 or something like that, so, but it was funny though. It was really funny. I want to go back and check it out again just so I know exactly what it was, but it was really funny though. There was something that was freaking me out. What creature? It was like I'm pretty sure it was a dragon of some sort. I don't know, it was this gigantic, it looked like a reptile, I remember. I remember it as like a reptile or some sort of like big lizard. Yeah. Waiting for me to become a Flight Simulator 98 streamer. Oh, that game's a gem, man. Flight Sim 98's kind of like one of those really highly competitive games, though. I mean, like I probably could only rank top 10 in North America on it. Like my plane control skills aren't like world record pace, so I'd have to PB off stream. I have to make a lot of save files for Flight Simulator. I want to get better at Goat Simulator first, though, and then we'll talk about that. There's a theory that Death Stranding is PT. Had to change the project after Hideo left Konami. Norman Reedus in Death Stranding. Wait. Norman Reedus in Death Stranding as well. He's supposed to be in PT if you remember correctly. Oh. Okay. That's some good information there. I like the sound of that. Alright, we're gonna do Dancer early. I just kind of decided on the spot. So I'm gonna split over like all the way to Dancer over Walnir and Abyss Watchers. And then if it doesn't go too well, I guess we'll see. I guess what I want to do is I want to base how I do the splits off of how I do on Cathedral. So if I fail on Cathedral, it needs to be done early. If I have a run past that and it fails later, then it doesn't matter as much. But I think Cathedral being earlier is a good idea because it's probably the second worst place in this run next to Cinder. Or just the overall late game with Archives all the way to Cinder. Was the dragon part Centipede? I don't know. I've never played the N64 game. I was too young to play it. I wasn't allowed to play it, but I remember going to his place and I saw him play it. And I couldn't watch it. I was like, it was just too, it was creepy, man. It was creeping me out. The rest of the game was fine, but he just got to this part and I was like, every time I saw it, I was like, nope. Not gonna watch it. Draco Tram, what's up? How's it going? Still waiting for me to do Dance Dance Revolution no hit run. Oh, I did that back in like 2005, dude. I did that at like the arcade, man. Like the actual like one with like the metal bars and shit. That was weird that I had like that little bit of damage left. I thought the last hit would kill her. Now the split counter looks weird. Alright, there we go. It's always like that in the beginning when emotes get renewal. It was way better, Gilgamesh. Wait, what are we talking about? Not refreshing because your low is still the old one. Ew, yo, that low looks terrible, man. What did they do to it? Okay, someone's got to steal the image of the original one and make it their own BTTV emote, so... Like, that's such a bad... Dude, people are going to stop using it. People are just going to stop using it. We're going to have to find the replacement for low. How about we try to find a global emote that replaces low right now? It was already BTTV. Let's go global and find something better. Let's replace lull with like J-Con style. Or Mingli or something. How'd the black mist not hurt you? I rolled through the second ring. They're rings, they're not consistent damage blocks. They just have a circle that as a line that does damage. So you roll past the line or through it, you're fine. The first one was not near me. It was in front of me, and the second one I rolled back into to get more damage. There's no damage within the circle itself, it's only the line. You have to time it still, because it does pop up and then go away. But that is how. 3D Salmon, what's up, by the way? How have you been? How are your streams going? Why does low look different? Everyone's gonna have a problem now. I dare somebody to say it looks better. Instant ban. I've been busy at work, but you're finishing up SL1 Broken Straight Sword run? How is that? That's wild. Broken Straight Sword. SL1 what? Oh, LoL got added as a global. Okay, so they added as a global, but they use a really bad version of it. I see. I don't know, man. I feel like the longer I look at it, I'm getting used to it, but I don't like it, though. Still something about it, man. It looks cel-shaded. By the way, Amira, what's up? Vordt, how are you doing? Recore, what boss has been giving me the most trouble on this run? Hardest boss on this run is Cinder. Definitely. But yeah, there's been a very large variety of things that have gone wrong on this. Okay. Draco Tram, what's up? Wait, did I say hi to you already, man? I feel like I might have. I'm sorry. Forgive me. I am a scrub. Why is Cinder so hard? His openings aren't really that big. He doesn't have many large windows. You have to roll attack every single time there is a punish, and there's less punishes than usual. Because his next attack is faster than your recovery, even on the roll attack. And he's also pretty hard off the bat, but he's harder than he usually would be. Mainly the weapon speed. I actually grabbed that, nice. Maybe we should try Slayer early too. I don't know. I mean, we're already over here. We can get RTSR pretty easily. Is it really worth it though? I guess we could. We could try it. Ah, whatever. It's fine. We'll try to get deacons done as fast as possible. A man eating cheese or crackers. The thing by his mouth is supposed to be his hand, but they made it look a lot harder to see because I guess they edited like an existing image of it that was already like a real image, and now it looks like a cartoon / cell shaded human, and it's terrible. Yeah, hey, you know what? Like, I mean, I'm just gonna capitalize now. Everybody's gonna sub for my lull instead because it's way better. Haha. No, mine's pretty bad. I need to. I don't think I can edit it to make it better than that. I think I just have to make a different one. That was actually from a screen cap of one of the streams that I think Leffen took one day. So yeah, it wasn't really set up to be an emote. It was just kind of like a happy accident. Am I leveling up? Yeah, we're gonna level up right now, actually. Like in this run, I try to not make too many trips to Firelink, but like all we're really doing in this run is getting strength, and then at the very end, I think I put in a little bit of stamina. I don't know. I guess I could do the entire run with the strength that I already have, but some things might be a bit harder. Okay, we can go to Sage. Can't reach the head, focus on the right arm instead, Chargrew. You've done a normal Broken Sword run, fully staggered Yorm just fine. Yeah, man, I did Broken Sword on Yorm and I couldn't reach his head. I think for most of the fight I wasn't even thinking of trying to do it. And then I believe Colbster was here and he pointed out, he's like, you can stun him if you hit him in the head, and I tried to and I kept missing. So, like, are you saying you can stun him from hitting his arm? Like, that also works? Enjoyed watching me and Froz play Absolver, Tiberius. Thanks, man. Yeah, I hope he, it'd be cool if I could have had that, match, or I guess the matches we did earlier, because I think they were pretty good. But he might, maybe he'll make a, like an upload for it or something like that. I kind of want to have like a highlight of a best of 3 with every single person that was early access if I can at some point. Actually, even anybody, just anybody that is interesting to fight or fun to fight. Okay, I waited a really long time there. That's not good. Baby damage, dude. You kidding me? Interesting, interesting, interesting. Same level of strength, too. Definitely had Lloyd's Sword activated. I guess we'll go for RTSR in this one, but like... know what? No, I shouldn't even have to. It probably is related to counter hits. Really interesting, though. I'm not able to actually do one firebomb to get that extra damage in the beginning without him doing phase 2, so... I guess we'll see if we can get RTSR on this one. I think that's it. Oh. Still not. Okay. Like, I can do the same thing and it'll probably work this time if I can get one counter hit swing. Could be the time on my first swing when he recovered from the parry as well. Yeah, the first one should be a counter hit now. 2402. I think I hit 40 more damage at one point. For some reason. Not today, but like I have before. I've done like 244 too. Yeah, there we go. He takes less damage when he goes into his port, I guess. It could be a very special condition that doesn't apply to like regular attacks and counter damage, or just he takes counter hits out of the recovery and like it's regular damage when he ports. It's one of the two. Why are we fighting him twice? Because we didn't beat him the first time. Had to homeward bone and get out of there, man, before shit got scary. He had like a fraction of health. It's not that I have to change my attack, George. It's just based on when I attack. What kind of damage it calculates. Charged R2 wouldn't kill him in one hit. But, I mean, it might line up the timing of the attack if I charge right when he goes down. It might meet up with when he has a hitbox again and he's not iframing. That could be true. Just found out your wife has never seen Hot Shots. It's too late for an annulment. What should you do? Hot Shot. I don't know what Hot Shots is. What is Hot Shots? Unfollowed, unsubbed, unloved. Soggy Mittens. Yeah, we're going to be playing some Absolver later. Probably around, I want to say like 10 p.m. EST at the latest. Maybe we might even play before that, but I can imagine we would play some like around that time. Before we finish. Unbelievable. Okay, wait, I might have seen it though. What is it though? What is Hot Shot? I'm assuming it's a movie, right? I might have. It sounds familiar. I've seen Hot Rod. I'm thinking of the Andy Samberg shit when you say that. Is Vort's hammer actually good for some builds, by the way, or is it a subpar weapon in general, Bigo? It's a decent weapon for strength damage. I don't know how it would do in PvP. Thought he found a way to parry Sage and skip phase 2. Yeah, we did, man. It was just the way the damage was calculated. I attacked too late on the first one, so my first, my second last attack wasn't calculated with the full damage. Or, like, how it would usually be. I didn't get a bonus. Colpster, you don't like Absolver. Oh, man. I can understand if it's not your genre, but like honestly, if you've played other games that have any kind of influence with like a 1v1 situation or combat in general, you like action, but you like precise action, it's very good. Very good, man. The only thing they can do to ruin it is just not keep it updated or provide more content over time. That's the only thing that will lessen my opinion at this point, or decrease my opinion, or I guess the state of the opinion. I don't know. Skaraxa, welcome back. What's up? How's it going? Check out my flick of the wrist skull tosses. Best in Lothric. Yeah, now let's see if we can actually not get memed. Step number 2. Okay. I love how that, like, I wonder if I can force that every time. I wonder. Okay. Man, that feeling when you're, like, actually having game-breaking glitches 2 days in a row. What's your PR time, ZJB? My PR time? What do you mean by that? Personal record time? I don't know, man. I have no idea. For this particular run, I'm not really looking at the time. Fastest I've beaten the game, with all the DLC except for the second DLC. So with the first DLC and all the bosses was like 129 or something. Yeah, but I only intended to speedrun this once. Absolver used car salesman. Well, okay, I'm not going to try to convince anybody to play it that doesn't want to. I can understand there's people that not everybody can like something. And not everyone can stay liking it if they don't want to learn either. So it's only rewarding if you want to improve. Unless you just gave it like a first playthrough and that's your intention. You know, you wanted to do the PvE. Even just for the PvE, it's very interesting. You know, I could see some people that do variety streams that could get some fun out of just like 1 or 2 streams of doing the single player stuff. Or maybe like a co-op run or something. Rip off of Overgrowth because Overgrowth couldn't get their shit together in the last 5 years. I've never heard of Overgrowth. Might have to send me a link on that. Alright, Draco. Sounds good, dude. Enjoy your lurk. Haven't been able to watch me play Absolver. Today you will, though, Ahad. I know I play it late. I know it's kind of an inconvenience. I really want to get this run done. I think I won't do a full stream of it until we might celebrate getting this run with a full stream of that, but I refuse to play it before this until this is done. So we at least got to get this weapon done first. Been on it for over a week now. So it looks like a game that is lame to watch if you've never played it. It depends. I mean, you can watch it and not understand, and it would probably be frustrating or like confusing. But if you can understand some stuff without playing it, definitely. You just have to watch enough of it. That's the thing. So depends. It also is a big difference depending on who you're watching. There's some people that if you watch them, it's like actually really interesting. There's some people I've watched where it's like, okay, coming from a standpoint of someone that had like played it early, like I can't really like give my opinion on like this fairly, because obviously if I watch someone that hasn't played as much, then I have like a perception of it that's different. But like if I remove myself from that and I watch someone that played it for the first time and it was just like, you know, I had never tried it, there would still be a difference between that and then like someone that knows a little bit more, you know. And that's the case with many things, but more so this because it's not super, it doesn't have heavy emphasis on having like a storyline or like a experience. It's more of a giant practice session to get good at PvP for the single player stuff. Still good, but like it's not providing you with like a gripping story or anything. We're gonna see if I can set this up like this. No, that was not even close. I didn't switch to the dagger in time, so I'm like, okay, I'll just do like a block. Announced in 2008, really? Okay, I'll check that link out after. Definitely give it a shot if your computer can run it. If you had a computer that could run it. You can play it on PS4 if you have one of those. And I think it's coming to Xbox next year. Sloth, what's going on, man? Scale, it has been a while. How is life? How are things? You guys are for sure getting decent at it. Well, there's still a pretty big jump to get like super good, but I think the people that are super good right now will still have to improve as well. I don't think they're at like a point where they're just like, okay, that's the best I can get. There's always something. Okay, this is definitely RTSR. 100% RTSR. Had the slap, so I start running at the circle. Didn't have to dodge there, that might have slowed me down. Could be bad. Yeah, he was still delayed. There's actually something he can do where it's earlier, and his fist will basically just close the doorway as I roll through it, so I have to be careful with that. Sony is killing it with the games at the moment. Do you mean like exclusives, or being the platform that will have like priority for a multi-platform game? I think they've been killing it the entire time. Well, okay, maybe not like as much back in the day, but since like 2013 maybe, they definitely have been killing it. Berserker, it's going well. How are you, man? Gunter, hello. That's a really funny looking face. I'm sorry. I have to be honest though. Okay, we got the blossoms. Let's do it. Okay, we got some bad RNG on the second part, not bad. Or like the in-between, I would say. Okay, so we gotta go back and do Abyss Watchers and Walnir, and then we can go to the next split, so don't pay attention to the counter. Fix that. Where are we? Oh, there we go. There we go. Jarethian, what's up? How is it going? New Mario comes out in October, then Metroid Prime 4 is in the works. Yeah, Berserker, I was thinking I might look into that, but I don't like Metroid Prime. I don't like any of the primes they've done. I like the old school one. Or the old school style, I guess. Australian, what's up? McPrawn, new run with Vordt. Yeah, this is part of the weapon vote that you guys are doing. So if you use the command weapon and see the straw poll and see what is up next, basically, and you can also vote if you want to as well. I don't know if it'll make a huge difference at this point because there's a bunch of votes, but yeah, I don't know. We're gonna be going through that entire list, and this is number 2. No Mana, welcome back. How have you been? Hello, hello. Switch's eShop has a bunch of indie games on it. And it's kind of, I don't know, I don't want to say anything bad because maybe some people want that, but I feel like it's kind of silly. It's just easy for developers to kind of spread their reach, and it's a good excuse for Nintendo to just not put out a lot of content in the meantime while they're getting other stuff ready. It's kind of like a stalling method in a way, but it feels like it's like a filler kind of thing. Because a lot of the games that are indie, I'm assuming already have existed for a while, right? It's just it's nothing new. So, I mean, at least it gives people something, but at the same time, you can already get lots of the stuff on Steam, I'm assuming. Well, actually, I do know in some cases you can, but yeah, it's kind of like a filler method. Does poison not count as a hit in DS3? Fluffy Pants? On a no-hit run, environmental damage doesn't count. A hit from an enemy counts. So if you get attacked or staggered, then that is a hit. Hype for that as well. It's a bit mixed. Some are new, some are rehashed. I guess, yeah, if you do something cool where you like remake the game, then that's cool. It's interesting. Then you can play them on the go. Yeah, and I think that's like the audience that it would appeal to the most, where you're not really, you know, like it actually makes sense to get something, like get a game that's already out, just because you can make it portable. But oh my god, he was close. That guy was fast. Did I pick up the shard by accident? That was really fast. Okay, I think we're gonna go RTSR for the next part again. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing very good. Trying to get this run is what we're up to now, and then we're playing some Absolver after that. Brand Flakes, what's up, by the way? How are you doing, dude? Didn't you do another Vordt hammer some time ago? I've never used this weapon other than this challenge. Never touched it once. First time I've ever used it, so might be thinking of the same run like days ago or like a week ago, but it's the same run. It's probably gonna take a week or two, but yeah, never in the past. I've never actually made the weapon and obtained it in the game. Like there's some things on SL1 that I've collected, but I couldn't use it. Well, I wasn't able to actually hold it and use it, but I've never actually made this weapon before. So this is the first time. It's actually interesting too, because it's very similar to how they did hammers in DS2, but it seems a bit faster than hammers in DS2. Very, very similar with the moveset though. There's not a way to avoid poison damage on this part. You can avoid poison damage, man. It's just not a hit, right? You're not getting hit by an enemy. This isn't a no damage run. This is a no hit run. If it was no damage, then there would be no environmental damage at all. The health would have to stay full. This is just, I'm not getting physically attacked or stunned by an enemy of any sort. Although that's also pretty difficult, so I guess I shouldn't say just, but like that's the rule. Environmental damage from falling off a ledge or water is not going to count. Actually, you know what? I gotta chill here for a second. The only issue I still have with doing this part later is the Abyss Watcher door, but I don't know. If we fail it, I might just try to find a strat that works. The only thing that I can think of is making a Dark Wraith get over here and then hoping that he fights these guys. Or maybe like dropping into that area. I don't know. Oh my god, what am I doing? What am I doing? Okay, this is not, not a good idea. That was smart. Oh man. I feel like if I didn't jump, I still wouldn't get hit, but that was so stupid. No comment on that. So if a boss give you a poison effect, it would be a hit. Yeah, because that's an attack. So if it's from an enemy, if it's from one of their attacks, then that counts. Anything that's an environment that's not AI or anything, it's just the environment. Lady Dutch, I am doing good today. How are you? What's up? You're here really early this time. What time is it for you? Like almost midnight, maybe? Or around there? Beer Junkie, what's up, dude? How's it going? Dude, I actually wanted to use that emote recently, and I forgot what the name was. Cheese was, I thought he had it as like G, like a capital G before, or something like that. Omega, what's going on? Welcome back, dude. You made it in time for Chad and Brad. Destroy the forests. Finn, welcome, what's going on? Secret, welcome back. Like your pronunciations. Alright, so I kind of hope one of them die. I don't know, there's like a rare chance that this happens right here where this guy's going over to the far left side. Or, I guess, sorry, it would be far right from where I'm standing, but it goes over to the other side. Ruckus, welcome back. Anything good happening on your end? This run right now is pretty good. Pretty happy about that. Yeah, everything is well. I think that this might be bad because Dark Wraith might die. Oh, he's pretty close to dying. Don't die, man. Oh, he made it. He made it. If there was some way I could hit him before he turned around, he'd be dead in one shot, I believe. He's got really low health. So I potentially could kill him, but I don't know. I think it's kind of risky to do that. At least there's only one, though. This is pretty good. Let's be quick with this. I have a feeling that there's something with the second Dark Wraith that triggers the single one on its own to walk back slowly, but I guess, I mean, like, he's doing it right now. Most of the time it's only one, though. He runs back right away. It's kind of weird. You should reset your percent chart, still says Yorm. Technically, Yorm's the next split after this. We changed out one of the splits, or two of the orderings, I guess. So... technically it's the current run. I just don't have a second counter made for if I change the route. But sometimes I like mixing it up. Come on, don't stall. Don't stall. Okay. How long does it take to kill Yorm without Storm Ruler? On this one, I would guess it would take probably like half an hour, something like that. Maybe a bit less. Depending on if I could stun him in the head. Like I'm doing a sliver of HP per hit. I tried to hit him with it, and I think it was like 180 damage out of... His HP is probably around 40,000 on NG+. I think we figured it was 40,000. So... quite a lot. Quite a lot of attacks required, right? Hundreds upon hundreds of attacks you'd have to land on him. Also, I don't know how I did it last time, but I made that magic pop up. I think I hit the like one of the little urns, like one of the pots, has like magic in it or something. I don't know what happened with it, but it like ran into it and it just like had magic popping out. Almost got me. But yeah, we do Yorm with Storm Ruler on every single run, except for like if it's a run that doesn't have like resets or whatever, if it's just kind of like for shits and giggles. Pog Champagner, welcome back. How have you been? My boy. My boy. Don't ignore you. Hey, dude, I was just making sure I got safely to the bonfire. Calm down. What's with the hostility, dude? You know what? Is there someone that I gotta beat up for you? Someone bullying you, dude? I'll punch them in the elbow. Watch out. Is this NG? This is NG plus at the moment. Chileno, welcome back. Appreciate that, dude. That first part was kind of sketchy because, I don't know. I mean, I could have just, like, waited longer, but the thing is I didn't think I was going to miss the backstab. I missed one backstab that I didn't think I was going to miss. Like, it was set up pretty well, though. Because, Reggie took a long time to get killed, and then all I needed was one backstab because the other guy dies in one hit. It was a good attack that the main Abyss Watcher did, though. If he did something else, I don't know. I'm trying to think of if anything else could have reached me, because I'm not sure the timing would have been perfect out of the backstab, but he missed me by like a foot or so. So it was a pretty bad first phase, but yeah, as long as they die, man. It doesn't matter how they die, as long as they die. Not the elbow, you monster. Hey, man, I'm going right for the weenus. Hit him hard, and the weenus skin will fall off. Imagine you just like got a threat from somebody. You just like checked your email or something. Someone like sent you an email saying like, I'm gonna punch your weenus off. Like, oh shit. Pretty crazy. When will the first fat roll no hit be? I don't think you can do fat rolls and no hit the game, man. We talked about that. I honestly don't think you can do that. Not because of the challenge. I feel like it actually is impossible. Even in any percent, I don't think you could do it. I could try just to like make a joke out of it, but I don't believe you could do it. All depends on how fast the roll recovers when you fat roll, and there's a long animation on it. Oz, what's going on? How are you doing, man? Welcome back. Volby, don't ignore me or my son ever again. Okay, I won't, I'm sorry. Wait. I still have RTSR. Okay, this isn't good. I gotta stand further back. Didn't mean to do the extra swing, wasting some time. Okay, we have to hope he doesn't do the sword. And he's doing the sword. That's alright, I probably wouldn't have been able to break it if he did the sword anyways. It's if he did it after another attack. If he did one attack there, I didn't break it, then he pulled the sword. It'd kind of be a slap in the face because I would have had a chance to break it sooner, but there's nothing I could have done. It would have been the same either way. Because I need 3 hits on the second one. That would be a no-hit, never duplicated if you could pull it off with fat roll. I mean, I would love to if you could, but I don't think you can. I feel like it's actually impossible. Not as a joke, but as a serious statement. Like, it's technically impossible. You can't. Mechanics will not allow because the time of the roll, the recovery. Iframes would be fine if it was just one attack, but if you have a consecutive attack you can't avoid, that's you know, maybe like a second or less than a second after the first one, it's like, can you recover your roll into another one to roll that attack fast enough? And I feel like you couldn't. What? I mean, that's me thinking about it, and I feel like that's still a pretty good idea of how it would work. I would have to try it to prove that it would be impossible, but I don't know, man. Maybe someone will try first and they'll get it. That'd be pretty insane. If someone can do it and prove what I said, prove my opinion incorrect or whatever, then I would be pretty happy. That'd be awesome. I'd love to see it. And I might give it a try as an example. I could just load up a file that has a character and just like put a lot of weight on it and show you, but I don't know, like, when does fat rolling start? Is it after 70%? Lady Dutch, in your opinion, is PvP on Absolver better than Souls PvP? Yes. 100%. Is much better. I only really liked PvP a lot on DS2. I played it on DS1 for a while. Because it was cooler than, you know, just playing through the regular game over and over when DS1 was a little bit newer. And, like, I did play it a lot on DS2, like, pretty seriously, but it's much better than both of those. DS3 PvP, I can't really, like, I'm not into it all, so I don't know, man. Like, I've seen tournaments of DS3 PvP from Barneasy, and like even Joseph helped him host the last one, like international tournaments, and the meta for the tournaments isn't interesting for me to watch really. Like, there's some people that have builds that are cool, but like I feel like Absolver is actually more interesting to watch because the mechanics just go more in depth. Like, someone playing at a high level on Absolver would take more skill than someone playing at a high level in PvP on this, definitely. A few instances where it's impossible. If Dancer does 3 spins in phase 2, that's the first thing I thought of. So I mean, if you want to try it, like, I mean, in the meantime, go for it, and then like we'll have the answer. Like, we'll have an idea. Also, there's instances on Pontiff as well, where there are consecutive attacks that aren't even the fastest attacks that he can chain together, but just like they're only about a second or less between them, where the animation of the roll probably would not recover between it to avoid it. I feel like this might be the one Souls game where it's like it's not meant to be played with fat rolls. I have a reflex to split every time. Nothing is impossible in your opinion. With the same rules we were using for this run where you can't use a shield to block, I feel like it actually would be impossible. I don't know, ask more people that play no-hit runs to see what they think.
So the world might be mended.
Again, I can test it and show people. We can load up a dancer file and do that.
How are you on this fine day? Smiley face.
I guess it would be even better to load up a Pontiff file maybe, because I'd have more access to heavy stuff at that point. Yeah, we can definitely do it and just load up a save of one fight and demonstrate it. Although Pontiff can be parried, so like if you got, I mean, it might be one of those things where you have to get lucky and get really good RNG on the fight to even have a chance of being able to play the game that way. Like if you get like a certain attack, then the run's over even if like you know how to handle it, because it's just not something you can handle with that recovery. Vortex, thank you for the 25 months in a row, man. That is wild, dude. Thank you for the actual 2 years. Continue to enjoy your emotes. Continue to enjoy your Hood of Edge and glowing eyeballs of doom. I'm doing pretty good. How are you today, man? I saw you here yesterday, actually. You popped in when we were playing Relic Raiders. That was... I saw that. I noticed. Danny, I am doing good. How are you? How's your day been? Is Walnir the spookiest boss, Kale? I think Nito's spookier than Walnir. Mainly because he's got like the sword dance, and it's like really that freaked me out when I played PS1 the first time. Like that made me really tense. Where it's just like just like pops out of the ground, like murders you, and you have no idea what the hell's going on. It's like, dude, why is there a lady screaming, and why am I dying from something that just pops out of the floor whenever it wants to? So I think Nito's spookier than Walnir. Walnir's more like a homie. He's more like a, you know, I'm trying to give you a hug more than like a, or like I'm trying to give you like a pound or a fist. Nito's like, I'm going to cut you up and turn you into dust after. Something like that. Stopped in to say hi fast before you went out. Okay, I see. Anybody that didn't get to play last time, there's going to be another play test that we're doing soon. It'll probably be a lot earlier, so there'll be more people that will have the choice to download it if they want to. I think it's really fun, and if you get better at it, it actually has some interesting things to it. It has a lot of tools in it that you can use, and it's like, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of team-based stuff these days, but I like the small game types on it. Really fun. More playtests. Senor was really digging it. Like he did so good. He was like getting #1 on the match leaderboards like most of the time, destroying everybody. But yeah, there's some cool situations that you can get, like, because every character is very unique. So like you have the choice of playing like a certain way, but like I guess there's weaknesses of everybody as well. You know, everyone's has. It's a very balanced game so far. Like the balance of it's very nice. Oh wait, forgot that guy was dead. Looks like a good run so far, Dabble. It would be a shame if something happened to your run. Forgot the copy pasta. Best Stingray 2K17. Yeah, man. Like, I mean, you were doing better than some of the devs. That was Pretty crazy. Although I'm sure they release that shit if it becomes if esports adopts it and it you know, gets enough exposure. There's gonna be people doing some things that are unimaginable. That's why I said, like, I don't necessarily think that that's gonna be something I take super serious or I play all the time. Like, it's not gonna be like a main game of mine. I'm definitely gonna get it. I'm definitely gonna play it once in a while. But I want to see someone on that's like ridiculous at it. That like a really, really well thought out match of two teams of people that are highly, highly skilled on it, like, and just know like a lot in the future. I think that's gonna be fun. Like, I would much rather watch that than any of the esports that are out right now at all. Even maybe just as much as like watching something from the FGC, like a Street Fighter or like a Smash, or like, honestly, I find that would be more interesting to watch than Smash. Even though I don't want to say the Smash isn't that cruel, I've seen a little bit of it, and Smash I feel is harder to follow for someone that doesn't know much about it. So like, yeah, I think that it would be very easy for people to watch that are into esports. Okay. Almost couldn't see him for a second. Okay, he's going fire trail. No shenanigans. You'd like to see how the 4v4 turns out? 4v4 was mayhem, man. 2v2 is where it's at. 2v2 is a much better game type, but 4v4 is fun to like... the thing is, if 4v4, if everyone played a strict role and they only stayed within their role, it would be much more organized. But like what we were doing was like, obviously everyone was going like switching up what they wanted to do whenever they wanted to. There was no structure to it, but that's what I mean. That's the type of thing with structure that'd be really cool to see. Has anyone no-hit I thought you said 4 Kings. Anyone no-hit Kingsfield, Beer Junkie? I don't know. I don't think you can no-hit Kingsfield. I don't even think there's an option to evade attacks. I think it's like you just like the walking speed in Kingsfield seems really slow. They got to make a new one of those. They got to do it. Maybe that's their surprise. Maybe one of FromSoft's new things is Kingsfield. Imagine. Ninja, welcome back, dude. What's up? Oh yeah, did you send me the link for that thing? Want to try it, but your $8 controller didn't work with the game and it was too late anyways. I see. Yeah, you'll have more chances. Definitely, dude. Alright, patches time. Let's go. You haven't yet? You're still making a list of things you don't like. Okay. Perfect. Hard to follow esports. Watch Dota. I've seen Dota in small doses, and Dota and League both. It's not that interesting to watch, in my opinion. Unless you are really, really, like... Unless you want to get better at it yourself, I don't understand much of it, you know? I guess what I mean is if someone didn't have any intentions of ever trying the game, like, it would be very easy to follow after a few minutes. But yeah, I still don't even understand, like, why Dota exists. Like, is it older than League and League just made a better version? Isn't it like the same thing? Because, like, people have told me before they play it, they're like, oh, it's harder. It's like, it's better. Like, okay, it has less success, but, like, is the same idea, pretty much. It's still, like, there. People still like it, I guess. It's weird. Alright, I gotta get the key. I guess what we could do is we could get the key and then we could level and sell all the stuff. Because I didn't even realize I have a lot of souls on this. I don't think we leveled since Sage, did we? Yeah, we're 48 strength. That's pretty low. It's actually really low. So, yeah, I should have way less souls right now. Kalima Zyro, welcome back. It's going good. It's going good. How are you? We're just trying to get locked in a tower right now. Probably the only time you'll hear me say that. Trying to get locked in a tower. Get murdered. 4v4 match with 4 stingrays was a mess. Yeah, that was funny though. Everyone was just invisible. Original Dota was a mod for Warcraft 3. Okay. Wait, so Dota's Blizzard then? Is Dota made by Blizzard? Cordrin, welcome back. How's it going, man? I should have enough for skulls if I use 19,000 here, I think. Believe that's enough, because we definitely need some. I feel like every single time I do this, though, I have way more left over. We usually just get 11. That's it. Dota 2 is made by Valve. Dota was an add-on created by outside people for Warcraft 3, then created a standalone with Dota 2. Okay. So is Warcraft like the idea of like regular Warcraft, like a offline league or Dota? Like a single player? Battle arena thing? I don't know. Like, because obviously MOBA is like multiplayer, so I was never into PC stuff, so I honestly knew what Warcraft was so much later than like half the planet, so I don't understand that stuff fully. It's an RTS, okay. So more like a StarCraft kind of thing. Alright. Oh wait, before I do this. Hornet ring. Ironically enough, I need to be a tiny bit slower on this part next time. Tiny bit slower. The extra movement speed without the armor didn't slow me down enough to let the bridge jailer go as far. So she could have either heard the sound cue if I was a second earlier, or I could have got screwed because her angle wasn't horizontal. She was like kind of facing me, and I went past her. That's a big mistake. I feel like with the strat of backstabbing the first jailer and being a bit slower, it actually makes that second part easier. Because they're positioned so good that there's no jailers that are available to do the gaze at the end of the opening of the hallway. It's very convenient. How does the jailer do damage? Eyes, iron, or smoke? Are you talking about jailer gaze? Jailer gaze is when the smoke happens. You don't have to be touching it, but just like being within like 10 feet of them. You have to put yourself on the other side of a wall or interrupt them from doing it early enough. Heroes of the Storm is a MOBA by Blizzard. I've seen Heroes of the Storm before. I don't understand that. I thought Heroes of the Storm was Smite. I remember at one point I'd seen Smite gameplay and I thought that that was Heroes of the Storm, but then I was like, oh wait, never mind. By the way, Provux, what's up? Agan, what's going on? Okay. Okay, GG. Kind of inconvenient that he goes phase 2 early, especially when we had that glitch happen recently, so just makes me think, like, imagine, like, especially because I have coincidental unfortunate situations in, like, clusters nowadays. Like, I'll get a glitch, like, 2 days in a row, so, yeah, I was like, oh, man, perfect thing to happen here is just give me the glitch again, especially with early phase 2, there's more higher likelihood of it. Uncle Grimbo, what's up? How's it going, dude? First time watching me live? Well, welcome. What's going on? How is your day? Did the jailer's health reduce count as a hit? Yes, because it's an attack. Rhino Smasher, what's going on, dude? How have you been? How has life been treating you? That was edgy. That was a pretty good Yorm fight. He was doing some weird shit, though. Apparently, if you dodge into the big combo he has, he, like, stops and then does it again or something. Like, he just, like, started going off on it randomly. Never seen that before. Nice mace god killer. Thanks, dude. I like it quite a bit as well. It smashes things. You could say things are quite smashing. Waltzing Bear, did you give up on doing the run with armor completely? Well, I was doing it with armor for some parts and then armor for no armor for other parts that needed no armor, and decided that I didn't want to keep switching back and forth. So what the rule will be now is, like, if there's a run that we can do where the armor is still under that weight, which I originally had wanted, then it makes it less of a hassle because I don't have to worry about switching it, and doesn't ruin the flow of things as much. It just got really annoying to me. So yeah, I definitely stopped doing that. Okay, he was being still. Usually when he's still, I roll right there. Although that was actually very lucky that they didn't move. I don't know why they didn't move. Unless he was doing like a more delayed attack, but it's kind of weird. So bad at phase 2 Gale. What's the most effective weapon and buff? Gale can be poison, so if you have poison resin, that works. And I think lightning was the best resin for him. It's been a while, man. It's been like many months since I fought Gale, so I remember he can be poisoned though. Stamina management on this is bad. Very bad. Surprised we didn't get dog memes. Terrible stamina. Instant attack, okay. Yeah, we're homeward boning that Pontiff. Fuck that Pontiff. That was terrible. Usually don't have to do that, but he iframed me twice. One was just, it was really shitty timing on the recovery of his riposte, but the second time he actually backstep iframed me. And that's ridiculous, but again, my timing wasn't great on either. Pretty crazy that he actually backstep iframed me though. It's very impressive. Usually I either miss or it's just a hit, but he had I guess because he's in the corner, so when I would miss, he would be further away. He'd space me. Why don't you put away your weapon or have under 30 with it still? Put away your weapon wider? I'm pretty sure I'd still have over 30% without the weapon. Pretty sure. And there's situations where I need the weapon, and I have to also be able to roll pretty quick, or not roll quick, but roll farther. Okay, now we have shitty Blossom stamina. Wonderful. decided to give Flynn's Ring a try on that one. Kuna Matata, what's up? Welcome back. Murphy the Potato, how's it going? Or Darium, welcome back. Raining, what's going on, man? Can unequip it in this section with the dogs. Oh, it's not even about this section, dude. It's about archives. There's a part in Irithel, and then there's also parts in catacombs and stuff like that. But there's actually 2 impossible situations, which would be in archives and which would be in Irithel. Unless I made like a completely different approach, which both would relate to killing every enemy in the entire area, which with this weapon is still very slow and unlikely. So it's like, you know, it would take quite a bit to fix that. With these given strats, though, there is 2 impossible situations that I cannot pull off with the armor. Saigazan, what's up? Welcome back, man. Howdy, partner. Some cowboy shit, man. Imagine running through this place with a cowboy hat. That'd be amazing. That's all we need. We already got the tennis pants. Let's get a cowboy hat mod. Or a cowboy hat mod for Bloodborne with the Hunter's Pistol. Captain Blink, welcome back. There's a weapon command right there if you want to see what's going on. Play cowboy music. I'm not playing any music on any run that's not practiced from now on to avoid copyrights. So, yeah, I would if this run was practiced, but since it's not, I don't want to get copyright claims. Shaded, what's up? How's it going? Fuck this archer more than Pontiff. Oh boy. Hum it then? Oh man, dude, I don't trust myself humming anything while playing this. Unless it's like brainless stuff I have to do on one of the splits. You might think this is very basic, but dude, all it takes is me taking 1 regular footstep and the entire run's over. All I have to do is walk one regular footstep. So I get pretty nervous on this. Saigazan, thank you for the bits, dude. Thank you very much. I'm glad that you like it. I appreciate it. You know what? I kind of like you too, just a little bit. I do. I like you a lot. I like you so much that it's creepy. I might even stand outside your window with a boombox and play really sad songs like Avril Lavigne and Kelly Clarkson and shit. Get all emotional. Not like really sad, but kind of like angsty sad, you know? Just one of those. Ready for that? Thirst, it's going well, man. Tiptoeing to victory right now. Prawn, I think that was on the run where we already had hits, right? Like I said, I am not opposed to doing any music where the run will not become a video, but if there's potential for it to, no point of getting copyright claims. Because then what I have to do is I still have to appeal it and remove it, which takes like, in some cases it takes up to a week, and then I have to either paste another song into it manually that's copyright free, mute all the other audio in general, so like you wouldn't even be able to hear the discussion or any of the game sound around that. Or just make it completely muted for that, and it's kind of a pain. Who is in charge of that level in DS1, right? Ledge of Death is one of the most evil things ever. It's like, hey, you could get in here if you want, but like, good luck. I didn't even think that was the way to go to get to ONS, or to get inside the cathedral, I should say, because I didn't even know ONS existed. But like, when I was trying to get in the cathedral or like progress, get further in that area, I didn't think that was the way to go. I kept trying to go a different way, and I couldn't find anything. So I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna like follow these beams, because it just doesn't look possible. Like, why would they put an enemy on a ledge that's 1 foot wide, blocking the ledge at the corner? And another one, and then like you're just like going on rooftops and shit. Like, it's so weird. Okay, we're not gonna level after Aldrich because I want to keep our TSR, so we'll do that now. Lay Sims, what's going on? Irithyll Valley, best area. I agree with you there. It's the best design. Quite a nice design. Also, they do a really good job of, like, using up as much of the architecture as they can. Like, a lot of the places you see you can go to. And, like, it still works really well. It looks like a nice piece of art or something like that. Even in potato grade settings. It's better without the music. Kempla, you're just like, fuck your tunes. I hate your tunes. I never liked them anyways. I just wanted to wait until you agreed with me so I could say it, because I was scared. I wanted to hate on the music, but someone else had to join me first. Harvest Valley, best area. Harvest Valley makes me want to cry. Harvest Valley makes me want to refund DS2. Harvest Valley ruins your life. So, none of that. Alright, I have a feeling that I'm not going to get RTSR from this, but fingers crossed. No. Close, though. Very close. Still no RTSR, really? Does it actually heal that little amount where it's like it's not going to set up? Okay. Let's see if this works. I might have taken like a couple points more than before. We might be getting closer. We might be onto something. I think this is the one. I think this is the magic drop right here. I'm calling it. Damn, dude. Okay. It's like, it's actually adding the precise number every time. It's not off by a bit. It's like the same, the one estisip is equivalent to the drop, unless like I'm still off by a tiny bit. But that sucks. Alright, we're gonna try this a different way, just to be careful. Did I put the ring on? I did. I did. It would be really impressive, though, if point for point, the Estus was exactly the same damage as, or the same amount of health as that drop. I'd be surprised. Spook intelligence requirement, I have no idea. Only time I've used Spook is I've started with it because Assassin, so no clue. Actually, wait, no, I did use Spook on SL1, so it must be 10 or less because I could use it right off the bat. Am I wearing Flins right now? I probably should. It might not really hurt to put Flins on. See what kind of increase I get. 716 versus... Yeah, that's actually not bad. Okay. We'll wear it because of the whole under 30% thing.
Soul of the lost withdrawn from its vessel. Let strength be granted so the world might be mended. So the world might be mended.
Praise our Lord Harambe.
Unseemly, thank you for the 10 months in a row, man. Praise Harambe indeed. I'm gonna just pop Harambe up for a second. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let me make sure it's not gonna take up the entire screen so people don't think I'm like cheating or something. Size it. Boom. Praise be to Harambe. Harambro? Oh no, we're not going back into that again. Dotello, what's up? And Radiosity, how are you doing? RTSR setup hardest boss? Sometimes, man. Dingo Ryan, welcome back, by the way. No Harambros in this run at all.
Soul of the lost withdrawn from its vessel. Let strength be granted so the world might be mended. So the world might be mended.
Get down, Squilla. I'll kill Aldrich at it. They're all done.
Okay, we got bad RNG with arrows. That was actually pretty weird of a fight in the first place. I sacrificed some damage really early on that I could have got. Selzik, thank you for the 25 months in a row, dude. Holy shit. The 2 years, the true 2. 2-5. Give Selzik some sub hype. That's quite the long sub. That's the longest you could be sub. Ever. 25 years, man. Longer than I've been alive. Holy shit. Get down, you'll kill Aldrich. They're all done. Selzik's breaking out the Mac 10. It's got the Mac 10 Uzi power stance going on. Oh god, oh god. Thanks, man. Where can you get poison buffs? You can buy them from the Handmaiden. You might need a certain ash for it, but you can definitely buy them. Oh god, okay. We gotta do this one for Selzik now. He got her back on that one. He kept the coast clear while we escaped. Well, yeah. Now it's time. Also, Funky, did you get your game? Should be in your inventory right now. Also, when you said that was a picture of you, was that actually a picture of you or was that a meme? I cannot believe that was a picture of you at all. I'm pretty sure it's not. But I laughed at that a little bit. It was kind of funny. I wasn't sure though. I'm like, there's no way. Like, this is definitely some sort of cut, copy, paste meme that already exists, that definitely has been around for a while. Or you made it into a meme. Oh, you were joking? Okay, good, yeah. So hyped to play? Yeah, enjoy it. Okay, I want to see if the one deacon can put herself against the wall again. Laughing at his appearance? No, it was literally like a wrinkly old lady stirring a bowl with like a wooden spoon or something like that. It wasn't even, there's no debating it. It was like obviously a joke, but I just wanted to make sure because it didn't, like the way it was worded, it didn't seem like you were joking for some reason. I don't know. I had a high suspicion. I had to make sure because you never know, man. That'd be pretty funny. Got like elderly citizens like just mixing cookies watching the runs. Stan, what's going on? How are you? If you don't get good, you have to give it back, Serene. You have to give the good back if you don't get good. I don't get it. I have an idea. Arrow RNG another time. Okay, GG. Third fight. Okay, so that actually is a good idea, though. I just have to make sure I have enough fire bombs for after, but that is a very good idea. Definitely. Power Puff Sama, what's up? How's it going? We have 6 left. I should only need 3 for Slayer. Or no, 2. Only need 2, so yeah, we can use like 2 more if we need to, and then I should probably just save an extra in case. Oh no, I need 2 for archives as well. We can only use 2 more then. Yeah. Or 1 more. Only use 1 more. Okay, we gotta make sure we keep 5. I probably could get away with the black fire bomb though. Yeah, let's do the black fire bomb on this. Why not? It's gonna do more damage by a little bit. Okay, you know what? What if it's too much though? Actually, you know what? Depending, I don't know if I can hit 1200 again, guaranteed. So we might want to be careful. I'm gonna put both on in case he, like, just to kind of adjust in case his health is different, depending on what damage I hit, because it depends on what attack he does and where I hit him and stuff. Couldn't I buy some? I could buy more, but I don't want to have to stop. I want to go straight from Slayer to Archives if we can. So still have to go back to Firelink after Archives on this run, so it's not a good idea to just keep stopping in between. YOLO, what's up, man? I was getting worried, dude. I sent out a search team and they came back with bones, and I was like, shit, is he dead? They're like, nah, man, but we found bones, and I was like, that's pretty cool still. Turns out it was some sort of turkey. Some sort of bird. A rare species. It gets ignored 22 times a day. Kella, what's up, dude? Sorry. I didn't see you say hi. All I saw you say was things that could not be proven in a court of law, could not be true. So, I didn't respond. Bought a shirt with 9gag logo on it today. I don't know what 9gag is. I've heard of it. But I don't really know much about it, so... Is the logo cool? Also known as Fana, what's up? It's like 4 kings in DS1, pretty much. Pretty much. Actually, it's the same thing. The arrows on this are the same thing as the purple stuff. Definitely. It's like identical. You just made a connection I've never even thought of before. It's obvious, but like you put it together. Pieced it together. Miyazaki hates me today, man. It's okay, that was a very, very bad start anyways. That was like a very slow start. Shouldn't have even gone for the hit until he reappeared again because stamina management, but I knew he was gonna have to go anyways. Amazing Dave, what's up? Purple stuff. Yeah, I feel like it's because where his position was, where he ended, I was forced to go to the right direction longer than normal, so I wasn't actually in the spot that you'd want to be around at the right time, only because I wouldn't have been able to, otherwise I'd get hit. So it was kind of unlucky where he decided to port. He didn't go as far with the spin, but that also could be related to me not going as far back for the first spin to bait him further in the first place. So that could have all been related to how far away from him I went before he attacked on the spin. So I'll try to go a little bit further to get him closer to the pillar. It seems that way you don't have to worry about going like to the side and then straight. You don't have to make like an L shape, you can go diagonal. Or like do like a little bit of like a semicircle into a straight line. A little bit of a curved turn sort of thing. Can't reach Aldris's back. No, the arrows on this run are just doomed, dude. They're faster than you are in a straight direction, and he can attack at the same time as they happen. So in certain situations, there's so much going on, you just can't avoid it. But yeah, we don't want the arrows on second phase. We want the arrows on first phase. That's fine. Well, I mean, we don't really want them, but it's fine. It's just very unlikely to get a situation where he doesn't send magic and arrows at the same time, where you're able to outrun the arrows by getting them stuck on a pillar or something like that. Because they can delay by a little bit if you run on a particular angle as they're going towards you, using a pillar, but like they still go through pillars, so it just takes a little bit longer. And if you go in a circle, you can go in a circle and avoid the arrows alone, but you won't be able to avoid another attack that he does because you can't stop rolling for the arrows. So you'd have to like get lucky. You'd have to hope that the roll you use to go in a circle for the arrows meets up with whatever attack he does randomly. And then he can also move around where he does when he does them too. So that's many downsides of that. Not too smart to go for. But yeah, now we have to buy Homeward Bones or Fire Bombs. Unless we use the black Fire Bombs for Archives. It's floating. That was creepy, he was floating right there. Don't like that. Should be decent damage. Oh wait, it's New Game Plus. It's not even the same. I could have hit him a fourth time. Okay, I forgot that it's not 1500 on this. So that should be good. We're just gonna leave this. Don't go into snake. Thank you. Here we go. Well, that was a huge time consumption, but whatever, man. You're a snail? Wait, are you calling people snails? Is that like the new insult? Ball, welcome back. How's it going? Hello. Okay, we have 1 of these and 5 of these. That's enough between the two. I kind of want to try the black firebomb on the second firebomb that we do. I think we're gonna go for that. Oh, but Flynn's ring's gonna have more damage, so yeah, that's not a good idea. So yeah, with the Flynn's ring extra damage, it was enough where the firebomb put him into phase 2. So I would have to not have Flynn's ring on to do that properly. That was actually a really, really bad fight. Could have been so much better if I didn't put that ring on. It was just like tiny amounts of points. Like maybe at the most 20 damage extra per swing. So like less than 100 damage of a difference that would make him do that earlier. All right. So that's a note to self for night. That's good to know, definitely. And if we use the black firebomb, we would have been screwed. Same thing would happen.
So the world might be mended. So the world might be mended.
Rodco, thank you for the 3 months in a row, man. I know it's been a lot longer than that, but thank you very much for the resub, dude. Continue to enjoy your emotes. You are now a hollow, as you might notice, and now you are beginning your journey to humanity. Good luck. Luck, dude. How have you been? What's going on? Are you playing? I'm assuming that you're gonna either be playing Destiny 2 soon, or you are playing Absolver because of liking Souls PvP. I'm gonna make a prediction. I feel like you're definitely playing Destiny 2 when it comes out. I know that you like Destiny 1, so yeah. Hopefully you've been good, dude. Holy Swamp, what's up? By the way, Judy boy, what's up? Or Jetty, my bad. Do you know someone that beat Bloodborne without being hit? Amazing Dave. We did, and Faraz has beaten Bloodborne without getting hit with all the content. Actually, you know what? There's more people that did any percent. World's first was Zeus, and then Quiddy, and then Faraz, then myself. I think that's... Oh no, Donnie Rect got it after me, and then... did anybody else get Bloodborne no hits? No, sorry, Jax got it after me, and then Donnie Rect got it after me, or got after Jax with any percent. And then me and Faraz have all bosses in All Boss Plus DLC. Okay, we have 3 of these left. Apparently, I calculated... Oh no, wait. What am I thinking of? No, I'm thinking of the right thing. Okay, so I have more firebombs than I thought. That's really weird. Okay. Let's go. Let's do it. Oh yeah, David Tanker after Donnie Rect also got it, so there's like 7 people, 8 people who've done any percent. Forgot about that, man. There's probably someone else that we're forgetting as well. Okay, I've only seen him do that delay twice before, but I think we saw that like a week ago, so... yeah, that was kind of creepy. I don't think he can do the long-range attack, though, after he delays and I get that close. I think he has to do something that's stationary, so he did like the overhead, short-range overhead attack. Like, he can't do the pain train because he has to start it once I get up the stairs from a larger distance. But that's actually worse than me actually having to evade the attack because I can't see. There's no way to look that's safe unless I just like don't look, and then I like walk into a wall because I can't see where I'm going. So that's not good. All right, I'm gonna go shrine. Yui Desi, what's up? Rasmus, welcome back. Thank you very much for the congrats, dude. You don't have to give me a congrats for this, man. This is not our best, but it's good though. It's definitely not bad. But I appreciate it though.
Ashen 1.
Well, very that hay.
Okay, so 66. We're at 65 right now. We need 66 for the strength. We might actually be able to just get 66 on this. I don't know. We might just be at that range. Avenue, we got 0, man. Our PB is 2. I don't know if I want to continue for a PB of 1 if I don't get 0 on this. I'm not sure. I was thinking about it, but I don't know. Yeah, PB on Cinder is 2. If you did better, you do it. You should tell that to every single person that didn't do what they wanted to. Hey, you could have just done better and did it. Like, my words are going to change what you didn't do before. It's like, oh, you didn't get first place in this race? Oh, well, like, you should have just done better. You could have. Yeah, I don't actually remember specifically what the hit was on Cinder, but we practiced him enough where I know what's going on. It just kind of sucks. I don't like the way the phase 2 works on Cinder. I'm not very I am not keen on what I have to do for phase 2. What I have to change.
Soul of the lost withdrawn from its vessel. Let strength be granted so the world might be mended. So the world might be mended.
Thank you very much for the prime sub, Seaball. The first time in your feeble cursed life, you have rolled into the secret circle of the Squilluminati. Enjoy your emotes. Enjoy being a skeleton. You are now a skeleton ball. You're like the ball in Catacombs. Just a bunch of bones, just like rolling around and stuff. Welcome, dude. How are you doing? Hopefully your day is going well. Everyone give Seaball some sub hype. And I will try to not send this lift down the second time. I don't know how that works that way every time. I guess what I do is I get off of it when we make the first trip, and then we press the button. But for some reason now the bottom lift is at this level. So if we took the top lift down before we were on the top part, it means that I guess it thinks we didn't actually send it down properly. And I could have sworn I've done this before, where I didn't have to push the button after getting off of it, because there isn't anything above this one right here, and this is what we took down the first time. So maybe it just got confused thinking that it wasn't sent down properly. I don't know. Very weird. Unless there's 3 levels to it, but I don't believe there's 3 levels, because this is the roof, right? That'd be the only explanation. Loner Dead, welcome back. How are you? Solo Sandwich wants to play some B-ball with C-ball. Got the B-ball, the C-ball, the A-ball, the D-ball, the E-ball. All the balls of the alphabet. Oh, God. Roman, welcome back. How's it going, dude? How have you been? Door Physics, big club. This is a big club. Very big club. Characters just like, big club, me smash. Whoa. Hi, Man, he was doing some wonky shit because the chairs that had nothing to do with floating. But like, he like influenced the direction of his third swing, not based on where I was. He like dead angled the third swing on me right there. That was really weird. That was fucking weird. It could have been because of his position. I'm assuming it's because of how tight the space was, but I've never seen him change the direction of an individual attack other than tracking where I am, so that's pretty impressive. Like, he did like this weird wiggle swing. Alright. You were lucky there. Terrible timing, Radiosity. Lucky with what? That was a pretty good fight, dude. Other than the wiggle swing, that was pretty straightforward. Took you 2 hours to beat. I guess we were lucky to get good RNG on it. But... I mean, I also missed a lot of opportunities that I just didn't want to go for because of stamina. Oh, and I feel like that's, in some cases, that's a disadvantage, but... This weapon's so clunky that it's not worth getting too aggressive with. Even if you can pull it off, you might feel inclined to pull it off all the time, and then you get to the point where there is one situation you don't read properly because you're like, oh, just keep swinging, man. Just keep punishing. Even if you have the window, it's like sometimes it's not a good idea. What is -2? 2 is how many hits we took on Cinder on the best run we've done. Local man beats up disabled brothers. Hey, I didn't do that. Plus, I'm pretty sure it's like some sort of curse.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Just keep swaying it. All right. Yeah, Dingo, that's going to be a really good idea. It's very good. Correct. Very, very correct. Next weapon, fists. Next weapon is Dancer Swords, man. The funny thing is, like, I'm ready to try them, but I'm kind of worried. Because everyone keeps saying they're bad, and if, like, other people are saying they're bad, and I haven't even got there yet, like, I think that's a pretty bad sign, isn't it? Also, that was a really weird little jump that I did. It, like, made me fall twice, like, the recovery. Wonder if I could do that again. Must be if you jump at a ledge and like slip off the edge as you land on it or something. They are bad. Yeah, I've heard they're bad. Like, and I remember we did a PvP stream and one of my mods, Namtar, dropped me them along with a lot of other stuff, and it was one of the weapons I killed someone with one time. And I was like, dude, the damage is pretty low, but in PvE, I feel like that wouldn't be the case. I feel like it'd be okay.
Let strength be granted so the world might be mended.
So I'm scared about that.
So the world might be mended.
Wow, I can't believe it's been 1 year since I saw you doing the SL1 nut roll run. Thank you for keeping me company for a whole year. I know I've been lurking a lot, but I am always watching. Love you, Squilla and chat. Now go and get the run.
Although, thank you for the 1 year resub, dude, and the kind words. And that is crazy that it's been that long since then. That's really insane, dude. Continue to enjoy your Hood of Edge, enjoy your emotes, man. Thank you for lurking for all this time as well. I'm still waiting for the day where you say something in chat that is not like you, that is like, you know, just a completely random phrase and it catches me off guard. But until then, continue to enjoy your lurks. And that's really nice. I'm glad that you've enjoyed it. Storm Ruler run, you can do it in NG Plus or just cheat in like Lobos does. Storm Ruler you can't drop, so if you pick it up in NG, you have to keep it. Storm Ruler I don't think I would use for a no-hit run. The damage on that is not good, like at all. Well, maybe just the weapon, or I don't know. I've upgraded a Storm Ruler for SL1 before on my first playthrough, and I tried it, and it was pretty bad for the R1s and stuff like that. Has no scaling, maybe that's what it was. GG. G fucking G, dude. Goddamn piece of shit Cinder. Hate that motherfucker. Alright. One last call before we do the cutscene. Oh boy, okay. Matt, you have won 1,000 points, by the way. GG, dude. That's all the splits. That's it. Put that there.
Yeah, I'm one of those split counter streamers. I like to have my split counter take up a pretty decent amount of space. I don't think it's too much, though. I think it actually still shows a decent amount of gameplay. You know, it's... Maybe I'll put it over here. Yeah, there's a little bit more visibility. I like to go for immersion, so... Yeah, just like...
Oh man, thank you very much for everybody that enjoyed that. That was awesome. Very, very hard Cinder fight. Harder than we've practiced. I would even say harder than on the Moonlight run, but that was mostly because the weapon in the part 2. The part 1 was really terrible. He healed and he did Crystal Homing Soul Mask Curve Sword, but mainly bad because just the weapon in part 2 is just not effective on a lot of stuff. So full screen split counter, we could, man. So anyone that hasn't seen a no-hit run before, at least there's more chances, like I said, because we're going to be doing all these weapons on the list. Oh no. Bad weapon, missed a lot of hits. Yeah, it is a really bad weapon. Not only the whiffs, but I can't go for as many punishes on it because the recovery's too long, so I get killed. Kalima, thank you for the brand new sub, dude. For the first time in your feeble cursed life, you have discovered the secret circle of the Illuminati. Enjoy your emotes, man. Enjoy being a skeleton. Now we're going to be doing some Dancer Blade preparation, and then we'll play some Absolver later. We have about 4 hours until I wanted to play Absolver, so we should be able to get a build together with Dancer Blades. It shouldn't be hard at all. What I could do... What's the stats for Dancer Sword, out of curiosity? Does anybody know? Like, I could load up a file that's at Dancer already, and we could just do it from there. That would probably be the easiest. Is Lull global now? Lull is global, and it's like cell-shaded and stuff. Looks ridiculous. Your machine, it's Fijin, right? I think we went over that. Or Fijan? The French name? I'm sorry, dude. Yeah, we spent over a week on that one. That was longer than the Moonlight run, but I'm pretty happy. My goal is for a weapon that's kind of decent. Like, that wasn't terrible, but its downside was the speed, right? So, like, for weapons that do decent damage... like a week, and then for things that are terrible, maybe like 2 weeks. It'd be cool. So we kind of took a little bit longer, but hey, you know what? With playing Absolver when it came out and stuff, that's not bad. Are you sure you would have the right starting class for Dancer Sword? Well, I have a file at Dancer with a Stora's Sword. I don't know what the stats are though. 12, 20, 9, and 9. 12 strength, 20 dex, 9 faith and intelligence. Okay, wait. We're gonna check it out. Also, to prove that that was NG+, there's the Journey 3 right there. So, yeah. Also, I gotta give Matt his points quickly. Congratulations, Matt. Old man Janice, welcome back. How's it going, dude? Good points. Add Matt. 1,000. Yeah, that was on NG+. Because I don't want to hack the weapon in the game. We had a legitimate playthrough to get the build ready, and then we'd load from the end of NG to through NG+. We'd play through that instead of just putting the weapon on an NG. It would be